Hellcats and track hoes. Let's get it.
What does it take to buy a new limited edition Ferrari? Money? Power? A good relationship with the local dealer? Well, it turns out you need all those things and more, as Ferrari is notoriously picky with who they choose to sell their cars to. What up? It's your boy Kenny Pirelli, and in this video, we're going to talk about 10 celebrities who can probably never buy a Ferrari again. Number 1. Tyga. The first of several musicians and rappers on this list, Tyga is best known for his previous relationship with the then teenage Kylie Jenner. For her 18th birthday, the rapper bought her a Ferrari, but it's very unlikely he'll be able to do that for any of his future girlfriends. In the past few years, Tyga has become infamous for buying cars and not paying their leases, leading to at least 2 of his cars getting repossessed. One of those was a Ferrari 458 Spider, with the company eventually suing him for not paying back the money he owed on the lease. Number 2. Chris Harris. Before gaining worldwide recognition as a presenter of the post-Clarkson era Top Gear, Chris Harris was a well-respected car journalist who occasionally voiced his opinions on what he considered shady practices in the industry. In 2011, he wrote a piece calling out Ferrari on their system for letting journalists review their cars. Essentially, he accused them of bending the rules to make sure their cars always got top ratings from magazines and publishers. Ferrari hit back and claimed his accusations were false and misleading, and then promptly banned Harris from ever receiving a loaner car or from buying one of their cars new. Number 3. Blac Chyna. The model and influencer Blac Chyna has built a career off staying in the headlines, and to do that, she's had to pull a host of attention-grabbing stunts. These stunts have included showing off 2 custom Ferraris, a California wrapped in bright pink, and a 488 with bright red wheels. Ferrari takes a dim view of people who use their cars for attention, and so she's reportedly banned from buying a new prancing horse from any dealership. It probably didn't help that the man she allegedly cheated on her boyfriend with went by the name Ferrari too. Number 4. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Considering he's the wealthiest boxer of all time, many people would assume that Ferrari would be all too happy to sell cars to Floyd. Well, that's not the case, as reportedly, he's on the blacklist despite his vast wealth. This is largely down to his tendency to sell cars after just a few months of ownership, as he buys them primarily just to show them off. He's never shown much interest in actually collecting cars, a trait that Ferrari values very highly, and so he's been put on the list with the rest of the unworthy celebs. Number 5. Kim Kardashian. While there's never been any way to confirm the rumor, it's thought that Kim Kardashian was on Ferrari's blacklist for several years. That's because apparently, she accepted a prancing horse as a wedding gift from a known financial fraudster in 2011. It's not known whether she's still banned from buying one, as Ferrari would never make a public statement on such a thing, and Kim is unlikely to let the world know that she's been rejected by a car company. However, given how strict Ferrari is with their image rules, it's very likely that she's still on the blacklist today. Number 6. Preston Hen. One of the most puzzling celebrities who have been denied Ferraris is Preston Hen, a businessman and former racing driver who was an avid collector of the brand. Among other models, he owned a 275 GTB C Special, one of the most expensive Ferraris in the world. Despite all that, he was denied a place on the purchase list for the LaFerrari SA Aperta. He took a great personal offense at this snub and filed a lawsuit against Ferrari, arguing his reputation as a Ferrari collector had been damaged by the decision. He eventually dropped the lawsuit, but died a year later without being able to purchase the car. Number 7. Deadmau5. Music producer and artist Deadmau5 is responsible for one of the most high-profile disputes with Ferrari in recent times, and it's all thanks to his neon cat-themed 458 Italia. He showed off the brightly colored modified car at several car shows and was regularly seen in public driving it, but Ferrari did not approve. They sent him a cease and desist letter, and after some legal wrangling, Deadmau5 eventually had to sell the car to a new owner. The whole saga left both parties annoyed, so it's unlikely that Deadmau5 would ever want to buy another Ferrari again, even if he was allowed to. Number 8. Justin Bieber. Another rumor that's never been officially confirmed or denied is that pop superstar Justin Bieber is banned from Ferrari dealerships thanks to an aftermath of a drunken night out. In 2016, Bieber lost his modified 458 after an evening spent partying in Los Angeles. He parked the car with a valet somewhere, but he got so wasted that he couldn't remember where he parked it, and it took one of his assistants a full 3 weeks to find the car in the parking lot of a fancy hotel. Ferrari never officially commented on the incident, but reports say that it was enough to get him put on their ban list for life. Number 9. 50 Cent. If there's one way to really rile up a car brand that cares deeply about their image, it's to buy one of their cars and then moan about it online. Rapper 50 Cent's 488 wouldn't start thanks to a dead battery and had to be towed, so he took to Instagram to voice his complaints. He called the car a lemon, which presumably left a sour taste in the mouths of Ferrari's PR department. It's unlikely after that little incident that anyone's going to be seeing 50 with the latest Ferrari again, unless he's posing alongside someone else's car. Number 10. Nicolas Cage. Actor and longtime Hollywood local Nicolas Cage has earned a fortune over his lifetime, but he reportedly blew all of it at one point. His string of successful films over the 80s and 90s had made him millions, and he spent a lot of cash on an extensive car collection, including purchasing a $1 million Ferrari Enzo back in 2003. By 2009, he was broke and was forced to sell all his properties and cars or face bankruptcy. This meant all his prized Ferraris had to be auctioned off, which the brand was not pleased with at all. They reportedly banned him from buying a new car for life, as they believed this unfortunate episode had hurt their brand. Do you think you could qualify for a Ferrari with all of their rules? Let us know down in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. KP out.